Hello everyone, my name is Dorna. Today I want to talk about my system, my student grading system project developed in Java. I first go through the whole classes Java pages that I have, then we are going to the main page, which is the brain of the system, and we will talk about them all. First of all, let's go through the student class. The first thing that we are defining we are using in this student class is package and serializable. Package, we are having one package inside the student class and all the classes. For organizing all classes, then we are using serializable, which helps us to allow instance of the student class to be saved and restored from files, not just student, all other classes as well, as I told you. Then we are defining the student class and make it implement serializable. Then we are having the student constructor. Inside the student constructor, we are using the constructor parameters that are each parameters that in here passed into the constructor is assigned to their respective class field. And then we have variable. There are instance variables and they are holding the student data. And next we are having getter and setter methods. The getter methods for each classes give us access to go through the variables and modifying them, and setter methods in the classes that we are using are kinda providing controllable ways to update the classes information, which is useful for features like editing and updating the classes. And that's all for the student class. We are having almost the same structure for the classes and setter and getter methods, constructor, instance variables, and getter and setter methods, as well as departments, as well as courses and attendance. We are all having the same format. Okay, let's go through the student grading system, which I said this is the brain of the system, and whatever we are trying to run will happen in here, like adding, deleting, and everything with defining some methods that we will talk about. First of all, we are getting the list of the course, the classes like student, course, department, and so on. Then we in the main methods we will making a new array list which is empty for each classes to modify them. And then we are defining some methods like tests, courses, test, department, and everything. Inside these definitions, at the end we can modify all the classes methods that we are gonna learn and define later on. In the line methods, we are actually draw lines. The utility methods, they are helping us to make the tables look better and cleaner. The first method for student class is adding students. We are getting a new student global list, and then we are putting one student inside the student class with getting these variables, instance variables, and then we are adding them all together inside the student class. Then we can edit one student with searching for the iterate student with getting the student ID. Then we are going through all the students, and if the student ID that we are searching for, we are wanting to modify, to update, is the same with the student ID that we are getting through the loop, then we can kinda update it through the setter methods. Then we can delete one student with using this methodology. This is the same with others, and we can list one student. We then printing them down. And what else? We can list all students all together with getting all through all the students and writing them down. We can delete all students the same way with listing all students, and we can back up a student through the file name student.dat, and we can have even the deleted student one that we deleted from the list. We can restore the student with this methodology, and this is all we do the same with the course methods and and department and so on. They are all the same. They are doing all the same. At the end of the page, this class, we are testing the classes methods that we defined at the beginning, and we are actually first calling the methods, and with getting the ID we are modifying the we can add them, we can modify, we can update, we can delete, and we can do whatever that we defined in the methods with calling the methods and going through the parameters as we did with using ID, getting ID of the department, everything, and so on. That's all that we are doing in this project, and thank you for listening.